Somebody's here. I'm still adjusting on the tripod. You think I'd had this done by the time the live stream started. A little bit earlier than what I thought I was going to be. But, hey Thunder, what's going on, man? Hey Krista, how you doing today? Still packing up, getting ready to move? Probably. Man, I'd hate to be doing that. Moving is not something that is high on my list of things to do anytime soon. Although I would love to be moving to the beach. That's just such a hassle. Oh man, I can only imagine how much of a hassle that is to do. Hey Justin, how you doing, buddy? What are you into today? Hey Matt, how you doing? I'm sorry I'm jerking this camera around. I'm trying to get it level. Yes, we are. Whole body aches. I'd say it does. I feel bad. I feel bad for you, but I think you're going to like where you're going. Thunder says, these early lives are killing me still at work. Sorry, Thunder, I'm sorry. I've just been so busy today and I had so much stuff to do. I just thought I didn't have time to upload a video, so I thought I'd do a live stream instead. I've been trying to get the Xterra worked out. It's overheating a little bit. Actually, I don't think it's overheating. I think the gauge is broke. I'm gonna take it back tomorrow and have a look at it. But when it's sitting there all day long like it did today, and I'm gonna move the camera back just a little bit so it's not all up in my face. So I started up today and it was cold. It sat there all day long. The needle on the gauge, you know, they usually start out at cold. It went to halfway right off the bat. So as soon as I started, it went to halfway. So it makes me think that something's wrong with the gauge and really not overheating. Let's see here. Thunder says, actually in the process of moving too. Oh, house, man, I know that one didn't take, but did you find another one? Krista says, hey Thunder and Justin. Thunder says, hey Krista. Krista says, hey Matt and Whisper. Matt says, just finished cutting the grass an acre with a wish mower. I just mowed my grass too. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's striped. I actually striped at times so it has the lines in the yard. So, but I actually just got through mowing I just got through mowing and took a shower and ate a brownie for supper. Sean, yo gear, at least it's not raining. Thank goodness, Sean. I know it's rained every day. They called for rain today and my wife was talking about how they kept sending out, you know, flash flood warnings and stuff like that. And it barely rained here at all today. It was a really nice day. As you can see, it's still a nice day. It looks darker back there. It actually is. It's not that dark at all back there, actually. It's just a tropical or an illusion, tropical illusion, right? Let's see here. Thunder says, I'm listening while swinging in my Vaughn. Nice. I appreciate you being here, even though you're at work. I don't get in trouble, but you probably want to hang around for a few minutes. Krista says, Thunder, where are you moving to? Jacob says, sup gear. Hey Jacob, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could make it. I'm glad everybody can make it. Like I said, I've been so busy today, I just didn't have time to do a video. I want to update everybody on my logo. I'll tell you all about that here in a little bit. I'm going to give people time enough to get on here. I actually talked to Rob about that earlier today, so Krista probably knows what it's about. Just says you don't usually stripe it. I do, but I did a little extra today. It was really high, so I actually had to mow the whole yard twice. So I did a little better today than normal. Normally, I just want to get it done. Thunder says, I'm moving to Little Rock apartment complex where I can fish every day. It's awesome. That sounds awesome. Eddie says, yard is looking great. Hey, I appreciate it, Eddie. That field back there, that field is like waist high. It's not my field, though. I thought about buying that and turning it into a shooting range, but right here where my finger's at, there's a spring right here. And even in the summertime, when it doesn't rain at all for months, that field right there will still be soppy wet. I mean, soppy wet. So I just don't know if I could do it. My neighbor offered to sell it to me because he's been wanting to move to the lake, but I just don't know if I could ever dry it up. Let's see here. Push mower. Yeah, oh man, the acre with a push mower, that's awful. I had to push mow some of it. Matt says, sup y'all. Krista said, we are getting the bands from Alberto, tropical rain here. Yeah, we had some of that too last couple of days. Throb says, hey Mr. Gear, do you have your boat? I don't need a boat, man. It's dry here. It ain't rained at all. today it's dried up pretty good actually. Although right here, y'all can't see that. My mower got stuck and tore up a lot. Earbud in, I understand. Jacob says, choked down dinner to be here. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I had a brownie for dinner. It's not much of a dinner. Matt says, Gear, I'm surprised you didn't go to Blade Show. I really thought about it. My buddy said something about it, but I just couldn't. Was that last weekend? If it was last weekend, I was actually in Pigeon Forge with my wife. We'd already had plans to do that. Thunder Whisperer says, crap, TD34 just went live now. You'll want to stay on here for just a minute. If you're going to TDs in a minute, you'll want to stay on here for a minute though. You know, Krista says, I do know. Mike says, hey y'all, Jack's on here. I'm glad Jack's on here. Fish says, hey. All right, so this looks like, I'm just scrolling up through here. I'll catch all the comments here in a minute. Edge is on here, Justin's on here. This looks like everybody's on here. So here's what I want y'all to do, okay? So there's 14 people on here. Pick a number between 1 and 20 right now. 1 and 20. Everybody play 1 and 20. Keep trucking. Some people's all around it, but nobody's got it yet. God, everybody's in. Job got, hey, stop right there. Throb Nation, number 4. All right, let me tell you what you're getting. Throb won it. Rob won it. Sorry. Throb Nation won it. You win this multi-tool, Rob. Now, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, you won't get this for about 3 weeks to a month. So if you're moved already, you'll have to tell me where you're at. Jack sent this to me. He sponsored this giveaway. He even sent the money for the shipping and everything. I can't take credit for none of this other than just having this competition. But it's a one-off, Rob. As you can see right here, it says Gear Runner on it. Jack had that engraved on it. The other side is a Leatherman signal. This is a great multi-tool. Rob, you have a 1 of 1 right now. I will tell you, I've been using this multi-tool. I've kept it in good shape, but I am going to use this. That's what you said to do with it, and that's what a lot of other people said to do with it. So I will be testing this out for like another 2 to 3 weeks. I'll have a video coming up about the tools that are on this, and then I'll have videos about me using this. I actually use this to help change the thermostat on the Xterra, but I forgot to hit record on my phone, so I didn't have any of that footage. So we missed that footage. I used it today some at work, and I can't video at work, so I can't video that either. But I've got some stuff in mind that I'm going to do with it to show y'all how to use some of the tools on this. I really like this, Rob. What I started to say is, you have a 1 of 1. You will have a 1 of 2 before it's all over with, because I think this right here is so cool. I think this is an awesome multi-tool. I really love it. And me and you, unless somebody else buys one, will be the only people that have one that say Gear Runner, because I will be buying one of these. I'm going to tell you straight up. I like it that well. I have a lot of Leatherman multi-tools, but I really think this is one of the best ones that they've came out with, just from what I've got. Well, if you buy one, Jacob, and have Gear Runner wrote on it, then it'll be 3 of 3. But, or 1 of 3, sorry. But there will be a number 2 of these before it's all over with. I just want to tell you that. So enjoy the 1 of 1 whenever you get it, but it'll be a 1 of 2 before it's all over with. But I think Rob's probably okay with me having one as well. I'm not going to go over all the tools yet, because y'all have to watch the video for that. But I know y'all been congratulating Rob, and I'm real behind on the comments. I do want to show something I think is really cool, and this is just nothing major, but I like how this looks like a rivet on a pair of jeans. I don't know why. This is your snap, but when you can see a hole in it right there, but when you snap it, it looks like a rivet on a pair of jeans. Rob, I'm being honest, this is a great multi-cheap tool. For sending me this. I'm using it so far. and I'm going to use it some more. I'll watch the video and figure out how to use it. Now I'm way behind on the comments, and I've got a lot of catching up to do. But I wanted to do that. And let me tell you the reason. Me and Jack talked about this. I called Jack and I talked to him about it on the phone. And, you know, we wanted to give this away to some dedicated subs, people that's here all the time, people that's been here for a long time. So we didn't just want to open this up on any old, you know, giveaway and let somebody just sub today and win it that's never been a sub before other than the day they won it. We wanted to give it to some of you guys that are here day in and day out and watch my videos and comment on my videos. And that was Jack's suggestion, and I liked it. So I didn't just want to pick one out because I have so many good subs. So all my dedicated people are usually always on my lives. And do you still have the mailing Addy? I do. I hope I'll check with you before I mail it though, to make sure that, I meant to say 4, to make sure that you're not moved yet. So I'll check with you. It'll be about 3 to 4 weeks. So if you're still there, we should be good to go. But like I said, I wanted to give it to some dedicated, you know, subs that's always here, that always supported me. And I knew it was you guys, and I waited till, you know, I seen most of the subs that they're here all the time were on here, and I wanted to make sure that one of you got it. So congratulations, Rob, you got a great multi-tool. So let me scroll back up through here and be way behind. Good night. Okay, let's see here. Man, I'm behind. So, okay, crap, TD went live. Okay, Thunder Whisper, if you want to go watch TD, I mean, I appreciate you staying here, but, you know, if you want to bounce back and forth, I understand. But I didn't want you to miss that because I know you're on here a lot, so I didn't want you to miss that giveaway for a chance to win it. Chris says, I do know. Mike says, hey, y'all. Jack says, hello, everyone. Hope you liked that, Jack. I did it the way we talked about. And, you know, all the good followers are here that's here all the time. And one of the great followers that follows me won it. So, you know, congratulations. And if any one of you had won it, I'd have been just as happy because, you know, or what makes me do this. And without, you know, people like you, I wouldn't be here. So, although, let me tell you what, my channel blew up this weekend. It's crazy. I'm at like 875 subscribers or something. I gained like 400 subscribers in 4 days. I mean, it was just, I don't know. It's went crazy. But, all right, while I'm talking about this, I'm already behind. I just might as well get behind. On that, I want y'all to know I'll be changing my logo. It'll be a change. It'll look a lot like it does now. I'm changing the Punisher skull to my own skull. It'll still, the only thing I'm using off it is the round part of the head. It'll still have the American flag, but everything else is going to change. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like. I have a guy at work that can draw really, really well, and he's drawing this out for me. I'm afraid that once I get paid, this will be a copyright infringement. Even though it looks different, it's red, it's got the flag in it and stuff like that. I'm still a little worried about that, so I'm going to actually keep the gear. I'm going to keep the Gear Runner and the YouTube logo just like it is, but I'm going to actually change the skull up some. I think you all will like it. It's going to look pretty bad. I mean, it's going to look, me and him discussed it. I still came up with the idea of it, and I hope it looks really good. And the people that have my decals, I will send you all another one for free whenever I get this done, because, you know, I don't think there's any issue because I gave those out. So if y'all run them, no big deal. But if I keep, and I'll be taking all the, you need to put rear run, no. I will need to take all the beginnings off my videos. So I figured out how to do that today. So any video that has that Gear Runner logo on it, will be coming off. So if y'all watch any of those videos, it'll just jump straight to the video and won't have that beginning with the music. I plan on doing another intro, maybe with some run and gun stuff, maybe some truck in there and stuff like that, more action stuff, and then I may throw my logo in at the end of that or at the beginning of it. I'm gonna try to have more of an action-packed intro. It might take me a few days to get that, but that's what I'm going to be shooting for before it's all over with. So I'm sorry that my intros will suck for a little while, but I don't want to get sued after I start getting paid. Oh man, I'm so far behind now. But I wanted to get that out there. Oh my goodness. Where in the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. Fish says, hey Gear. Fish says, what's up everybody? Throb Nation. So Justin, you are creating all these new sub names to subscribe to Gear. Gear's on fire. Hey, I appreciate it, Justin. If you're doing that, I appreciate it. Gets me to 1,000. I'm good to go. Thunder says, we had rain last week, had a little sprinkle this morning, but we have no more rain for the rest of the week. I've got a story about rain that I'll tell y'all, but I want to get caught up a little bit before I do it because I'm getting more behind by the minute. Chris says, hey Fish. Matt says, this weekend. Oh, this weekend. I don't know. Let me think about it. Mike says, hey aficionado. I'm not sure I can, but maybe. My buddy wants to go. I couldn't remember when it was. Throb says 2 egg rolls for dinner. I'd like to have 2 egg rolls. Mosquito bit me. Ed says, what the hell? Just says, I mowed today too. It takes about 7 hours. No, it just took me about an hour and I moved everything twice. Thunder says, yeah, it's awesome apartment, $600 a month. I get weight room, garage, fishing pond. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good for $600 a month. Ed says, Courtney says, wait. Thunder says, no, first come, first serve. I seen Courtney got in on it, so even if I didn't wait, she still got a chance to pick some numbers. Mike says 7. Eddie says, nice, Throb Nation. Hey, Eddie can see the future. He knew Throb was going to win before Throb won. I'm going to skip all the numbers because, let's see here. I'm just going to skip all these numbers. Everybody saw the numbers. All right. Just says, congrats, Rob. Aficionado says, nice. Matt says, congratulations, Rob. Jack says, congrats to Throb. Mike says, congrats, Rob. Courtney says, congrats, Rob. Throb says, thanks, Gear. Eddie says, nice. Matt says, too cool. That's awesome. Throb says, woohoo. That was easy. That's my best impersonation of his button. Eddie Smallshorn says, congrats, Rob. Ed says, good job, Rob. Sean says he'll trade it within a month, Gear. I know, right? He'll trade it for like a wave or something. He'll trade it for like a wave, a Leatherman wave. And that'll be traded in for a Leatherman mutt. He'll just keep up. No, the wave's not an upgrade. I've got the wave. I like this better than the wave. The mutt is a very expensive multi-tool, but that is the only thing I think would probably, I might like better than this one, but I only know that I like the mutt. I own the mutt, and the features that this one has, I think I prefer over the mutt. I keep the mutt on my tactical vest, on my plate carrier. But I like the features on this one. I like the fire steel and stuff on this one. It's nice. I will own one of these. And it will say Gear Runner. Justin says, Rob gets a tool that was touched and used by the Gear. I know, he'll be licking all over it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Throb says, very cool. Thunder says, all right, got to get some more things loaded up in the trailer, man. And my uncle's getting some of my stuff. Hey, be careful and have a safe trip moving. I hope everything goes well and you get moved in. You love it, man. Jacob says, I'll buy one. I read that earlier. Jacob said, I need a solid multi-tool. I like this multi-tool. When you see the review of this, it is a solid multi-tool. Jack says, see ya, Thunder. Matt says, what model Leatherman? It is called the Signal. Matt says, smash the like button. Hey, I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you very much. I always forget that. I always forget to do it when I'm on somebody's channel, and then about halfway through the stream, I have to go back and do it. Throb says, I watched the vids to figure out how to use it. I'll show you. Jack said, it's the Signal, Matt. Matt says, thanks. I'm so far behind. Throb said, do you still have my, yeah, I do. Mac said, do over, I meant to say 4. Oh, he wants to do over. Let's start. No, I'm kidding. Throb says, sounds good. Throb Nation 500, and it's yours, Mike. Good Lord. Sentimental value. It's got to be worth at least $5 and 5 cents or something. Come on, it's more than 500. Like 505, 510 or something. That's sentimental, Rob. It's from Gear. And Jack. Ed said, good job, Gear. Like the concept. Yeah, I wanted to give everybody a fair chance at winning that. I didn't want to give anybody a heads up I was going to do it. So I just wanted to pop it out there, and everybody like, oh, and just start scrambling. You know, so everybody had a fair chance. I didn't give anybody any warning or anything. So I thought that was the fairest way to do it. And like I said, I wanted one of you all to win it. Rob says, why would anyone leave this live for another? I don't know. But, you know, if they did, it is what it is. I just, you know, I just wanted to make sure everybody got a chance to win it. Mike said, I love inflation. Yeah, you got to love that. That's way inflated. About a little over, about 5 times inflation right there. Courtney says, that was really cool with you, Jack. Yes, it was very cool with Jack. It was hard. I want to tell you what, Rob, it was hard for me to give that away. When I got that and seen Gear Runner on it, I was like, I ain't giving this to nobody. But Jack sent it to me to give away, so I did. Well, you ain't got it yet. I'm just kidding. I'm going to send it to you. Mike says 881 according to my screen. I've not checked in an hour, so I've been gaining. I don't know. It's crazy. It really has. It's amazed me how quick that went up. This weekend was what was amazing. I put that Tundra video up, and I think it broke 29,000 views or something today, and I don't know. I was just flabbergasted. I thank you all so much for watching my videos and being subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate it. I was just flabbergasted. I'd never seen growth on my channel. It may be normal for some people, but it wasn't for me. And my wife was probably so sick of me talking about, you know, subscribers and YouTube, she probably wanted to smack me in the mouth. She didn't. She probably wanted to. Edge says, thanks, Jack. Lips says, I really like the rivet button. My wallet has that, and it's great. I love the way that looks. It's awesome. Jack says, thanks, Courtney. It's more fulfilling to give than receive. Yep. And I had to give it away. I really like it. I will receive another one. Jack also gave me a Benchmade knife. I think most of y'all probably seen that when I opened it. I'll be doing a review of that too. Jack, I carry that every single day to work. I cut down boxes and stuff with it. You know, I've been at my desk most of the time. My fly is trying to get in my water over there. Or a fly is trying to get in my water. It ain't mine. But I carry it every day, and I use it about every day. I really like that knife. I've showed it to several people, and they really liked it as well. Ed said you need to put rear. No, I've done read that. I ain't putting rear runner on it. That wouldn't be funny. Actually, all right, another story. I was sitting at work today. One of the engineers sitting beside me said, "Man, I was going through Facebook and seen your Facebook account. My phone went dead. What are you called? Tool handler?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, I don't know what you've been looking up on YouTube, but my YouTube name is not Tool Handler. That was awful. So in the office now, my nickname is Tool Handler. That's not good times. It's kind of funny though. Oh God, it's awful. Mike says, Jack, you're awesome, dude. Jack is awesome. Jacob says, yes, new decal for the new car. Yeah, it'll be a new decal. I've just got to get it all finished, draw out and stuff like that. Jack says, you're welcome, Edge. I got shirts in today too. That's what's bad. A bunch of shirts I had ordered for people on here. I got those in. I'll still DM you or email you, and you know, if you want those old shirts, that's fine. You'll be one of a few that has those shirts, because there won't be any more of those. If you don't want them, that's fine too. Most of them are in my size, so I can just, you know, wear them myself. If you want to wait on the new ones, that's totally fine. But everybody's got a decal. I will send out the new decals. Rob needs a new decal anyway because he can't get his applied. So maybe this, you know, second time it's a charm. Just, I'm sure the new logo will look awesome. Can't wait to see it. It's going to look pretty bad. If you like the one I got now, you should love the new one. Jack, that is the truest story. It's the gift of giving. Very true. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do my decals. I like the vinyl decals. I really do. But I might be able to do them cheaper by going with a regular decal. And it might be easier to get some of the details in on it on the newer decals. I'm not sure. I'm going to let her try to do the vinyl ones because I really, really like vinyl decals. But if it doesn't come out good, it may be like a normal style decal with a print on it. Because they can print whatever they want to, small decals and small details and everything. My shirts, she's having a hard time getting some of the colors and stuff for my shirts, so I may start having those screen printed. I don't know if that holds up any better or not. I don't know much about screen printing or anything like that. I've had both styles shirts, and neither one of them gave me any issues. So there's some screen print places here, and I may check on prices on those. So there may be a few things get shaken up in this logo reboot. Throb says, can't wait to see it. I bet it'll be an awesome logo. It should be pretty awesome the way I'm changing it up. Eddie said, I'm sure it's going to be great. I hope so. Just says, no one created more accounts. All those new subs are legitimate. Well, I appreciate it. That makes me feel good too, knowing that other people actually subbed and it wasn't just you doing like 600 new subs. Sean says, when did McDonald's start selling an egg roll? I know Rob eats McDonald's a lot on that. I watched his video today on the Tundra was a Ram, and he was headed to McDonald's. Which I eat McDonald's too, I can't say anything. Matt, Edge every day, the bed liner looks great. It did look great, Edge. I honestly believe that spraying bed liner is the way to go. Edge says, hello, Eddie and Rebel and Throb and Jack and Mike and Lip. Ha 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 ha. Mike, hey Brian, how's the spine doing? Yeah, I get so carried away in my live streams and my day-to-day and the Xterra and other crap. How are you feeling today, Brian? Is your back feeling better? Is your spine feeling good? I'm sorry I didn't ask. I should have asked that sooner. You probably think, God, he's just all by himself, but I didn't mean to be. Sorry about that. Eddie says, hey, Edge, how are you doing? Throb says, now one question about my new tool. I assume it's DNA free. You're just going to have to assume that. I'm not telling you nothing. Smell it when you get it and tell me. That's awful. Justin says, you thought you were behind. You were in shoes for a while. I know it. I was. So 7:09, I don't even know what time it is. When is movie day for Throb? I don't know when movie day is for Throb. Eddie says, LOL Rebel. Edge says, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for up-to-date content. Yeah, if this says anything, hit that notification bell, because you never know when I might be giving away a multi-tool that's pretty valuable. Just saying. I mean, if anything, this should show the people that don't have the notification on will watch this video and be like, crap, I wish I'd have been on that video. I could have won a Leatherman multi-tool. I don't know, people. Throb says, you're right, Gear. I'll sell you a picture of it, Mike, for only $500 US. See? And he might make the picture so big. Now, get this. It might be like a fish I caught one time. I caught this fish was so big one time that it took 3 people to carry the picture. So that might be how big that picture is he takes. 3 people to carry it. Ed says, I'm doing okay, guys. I'm still sore. Rotation is still not here or there. But I'm doing okay. That's good to hear, Edge. I'm glad to hear that. Sean says, told you they would come, Gear. Maybe I should be your manager. You did say that. You did say that. I appreciate you being supportive and confident that I would, make it. And I can't believe in just 5 months and a few days that I'm almost ready to be monetized. I mean, that's very humbling to me. It's very exciting to me. And I'm very nervous about that. There's a lot of stuff I've got to get set up. There's an account I have to get set up. I checked on that Throb, and I actually have to be able to be monetized to set that account up. I checked on that today. So it won't let me do it until I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. So there's a few things I have to do. I've got to get all those logos off those videos before I can monetize them, just to make sure I'm compliant with all the copyright laws. When I get this logo made, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to get it copyrighted just so nobody else does it, and then I'm screwed again with another copyrighted one that I actually made. So I've got a lot of stuff I got to get going on this whole monetization thing, which I know I'm not going to make a ton of money starting out, but if you're making money off something and something's copyrighted, you're probably okay until you start making money on it. A lot of people use the Punisher skull and stuff, then they ain't making money on it. Nobody says a word about it. But when you start making money, that's a whole different realm of things. So I got to get all that off there. Throb says, not sure yet. Edge, have to sell the house first. Are you in the market? Hey, if you'll sell it to me cheap enough, I might be. No, never mind. That's up north. I ain't living in that cold. Sorry about that. I'm going to live in your guest house in, Texas anyway. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I'm trying your thing here, Rob. So if anybody from Bud's Gun Shop is watching, I won't be that lucky. Jacob, LOL. You on a fly now. I know. He's pretty disobedient. He must be a teenager fly because he get in my water. Mike, you're all heart, Rob, but I can't take advantage of you. See there? He knows it's too good a deal to pay you that, Rob. I mean, he just don't want to take advantage of you. Rouser Strike Force is so good. I've been drinking it all day. I've drunk 2 today. I had one this morning and one a little while ago after I got through mowing the yard and stuff, which is probably why I'm pretty fired up and talking so fast right now and so talkative. It could be the water, but I've not had much water. This water is from where the moon shines. It'll make you pucker. Ed says, hey, Sean. Mike says, tool handler, live. I know, right? They was like, hey, if you did that, you get all kinds of views. I said, yeah, from the wrong people. Justin says, hey, gun handler, could be just as bad. Tool handler's worse, I think. Matt says, hey, Gear, I just picked up a LBT slick plate carrier. I need to put rifle shingles in it. Not exactly sure how to attack a slick carrier. What do you recommend? I've never owned a slick carrier. Let me do some research on that, Matt, and I'll get back with you. My carrier, when you're talking about slick, you're talking about it doesn't have any molly or nothing on it, right? Because my plate carrier had molly all over it, and I could attach anything I want to anywhere I wanted to. Hope that wind isn't too bad. It started picking up, and I hope it's not too bad. I'm sorry if it is. But tell me, DM me on Instagram which one you got, and let me look at it and see if I can come up with something to help you out. Courtney, this is hilarious, tool handler. I know, right? Everybody's calling me that in the office. It'll be all over the plant before you know it. Jacob, someone else is rocking your Gear Runner decal. Huh? Who else is rocking it? And now, I know they don't have the Gear Runner. They may have the puncture skull in the middle. Mine is different. My puncture skull is different. It does have the American flag, and it is all red. And I've not seen another one like that, but I'm not sure color is enough to differentiate and still be okay. So I'm going to change the whole thing. They won't be rocking the one I'm doing. It'll be a one-off. I guarantee you that. Oh, man, I love Tool Handler. Imagine the new logo. Oh, man, you should have heard the logo they were talking about at work. I can't even talk about it on here. This is a G-rated channel. Rob says, so will my new decal actually be able to be applied? I'm not sure. I like the way my decals apply now. They go on there, and this is good vinyl, and it sticks good. So if she can get the small details in this, it'll be just like the one you tried to apply last time. Sean says, I'll film me putting mine in for you, Rob. See there? I actually did film one. Right here it is, actually. It's the one I actually did on the video. I have faith in you. I think as long as you don't put it on something dimpled and you clean it with alcohol first, I think you'll be all right. Have some work to finish. See you later. Thanks, Gear and Jack. Hey, see you, Fish. Have a good night. Thanks for being here, bud. Matt said it's a 6049 B slip. Hey, I'm going to screenshot this. Where's that at? All right, screenshot it. I'll look at it. As you can see my hand in the screen. It says, Throb, you can't apply any decals, so I'm not sure what you're asking. Yeah, you didn't even get yours up there. It fell off, remember? Got to watch all these cars. There's some kind of killer running around here. Some guy here not too far from where I live shot a state trooper or something and killed him earlier today, and there's been all kind of Amber Alerts popping around that there's some guy armed and dangerous running around all over the place. So I'm just, you know, cars slowing down. I'm like, yeah. Don't worry though, we got OSBR over on the table. That stands for stupid, be right back. If he stops the car, that's what it'll be. Mike says, I will come and put your sticker on for you, Rob. Courtney says, Sean, where will I be able to see your application video? Ed says, hello, Fish. Fish is gone. Throb says, thanks, Sean. Mike says, for $500. See, Mike's trying to make enough money to buy the multi-tool. See, Mike's got a business sense right there. He's got it figured out. Eddie says, just got home, received a great decal, one of the last, I guess, thank you, Gear. You may have one of the last like that. I actually sent my last one out to a guy on Instagram that requested one. Actually, he bought one, and I sent it out to him. And that'll be the last one that ever goes out. And I say bought it, all I did, so if Marvel's watching this, all I did was make enough money that I paid for the decal and the shipping. I made $0 on that. I just broke even. I've never made money off these decals. I've gave all of them away, but maybe one or two, and I basically broke even. Actually, I'm in the hole if you count all the ones I give away. So Marvel, if you're watching this, I've made $0. See you, fish. Edge says, thanks, guys. Courtney says, bye, fish. Jack says, bye, fish. Edge says, XU, fish. I'm not sure what that means. Eddie says, bye, fish. Jack says, how many ladies do we have on this channel? Only 2, right, Kristen and Courtney? Yep, that's the only ones I know about. Edge every day. Hopefully you'll be 100 soon. 100% soon. I do have more ladies that subscribed over the weekend. I got quite a few, but there's none on this live other than those 2. Edge says, I'm going to do a test and see if I post gun content if I get subs. Hey, I say try it. I will tell you this, Edge. My gun content does nowhere near as good as my truck content. I have more of the big 3 lined up to do reviews on. So those will be upcoming. My Tundra versus Ford video did so well that my dad has a newer Silverado. My buddy has a newer model Dodge Ram. And I've got another buddy that has a Nissan Titan. So they all agreed that I could do theirs too. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, my truck videos actually do a lot better than my gun videos do. Now I've got some gun videos that's got 5,000 or 6,000 views, but my last video I put up in my Tundra about 7 or 8 days ago is fixing to hit 30,000. So I've got gun videos that are nowhere near my truck videos. Maybe you're a better gun reviewer than I am though, I don't know. I need to do more shooting is my problem. Throb says, after all the mention of the like button, I just remembered to hit it. Sean said, if you're making money doing something you enjoy, all good. Very true. Justin says, you still won't be able to get your gun videos monetized. Won't have to quit the gun stuff, will you? I'm not quitting the gun stuff. I'm going to monetize them, and YouTube will have to demonetize them. I will try to monetize every single video I got up, and if they want to demonetize it, that's fine. But I will try to monetize every video. I don't think I've broke any YouTube rules yet. I've not talked about anything that I don't think is against any of the rules. So they've not demonetized all the gun channel videos. So I think most of my gun videos will probably be okay. It says, okay, go call you later. Sounds good. I'll be here. Mike says, see you, Brian. Throb says, bye, Brian. Courtney says, I have to go finish my video. We wait, Courtney. It's starting to rain. I don't like this. Eddie Smallhorn says, good night, Edge. Sean says, I'm waiting for your first video, Courtney. Throb says, wait, did you say that Jack sent the tool giveaway? Yes, he did. All right, it's starting to, I'm about to pick up and go up here. I'm sorry, people, but we're about to move. So we're moving. As if it's gonna start raining, we gotta go up here. I don't know where we're going, but we're going up here because there's a lot of cars in my driveway right now. Nice shorts. Hey, these shorts are Under Armour, and I bought them this weekend. Okay, let's see here. All right, this is gonna be a little, y'all may get sick because I gotta open the tripod up a little more because I don't have a seat up here now. So now I've got to raise it up. All right, let's see what we got. Now I got to loosen this. All right, let's get back up here. I'm waiting for the first video. Wait, did you say Jack? Yeah, Jack sent the giveaway. Jack was the one that sent everything, and like I said, he even gave the money to ship it. So he did the entire giveaway. Pack some heat. Heat packed. Heard about that armed guy down there. I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Me too. I don't know why in the world he got pulled over for speeding. Why in the world would you kill a cop and now you've got like tons of stuff against you? That just makes no sense to me at all. Crap. I wiped some water off the screen and then blew away. Matt says, prayers for State Trooper and his family. Very much so. I appreciate that, Matt, and I'm sure they do too. Sean says, Rob will never live that down. No, he'll never live that decal down, ever. Rob says, I know, Sean. I'm sticker application challenged. That's a good way to put it. Rebel Rouser says, does your wife watch your videos yet? No. No, she's not into anything. Says you should cook egg. I know, right? I thought about that. I thought about cooking an egg and just destroying it, and it just being a funny video, because that's what would happen. Just ruin the pan and everything. Just ruin it all. Matt says, got to run, get a shower. Thanks, guys. Catch you maybe after the shower. Hey, thanks for showing up, Matt. If I'm not here, thanks for showing up. Just says, haha, Edge. Mike says, see you, Matt. Rebel Rouser. Have a good night, Matt. Edge says, make sure if they demonetize you, have to email with a review. Make sure if they demonetize you, you have to email. What do you mean you have to email with a review? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Just says, nice shorts. Throb says, thanks. You as well, Jack. That's very cool. Ed says, you might get some fun stuff soon from me. Hey, I appreciate that, Edge. Thanks. I'll keep an eye out for it. I usually go by my P.O. box on Fridays, so I'll have to run by there and see it. Sometimes I go, like, there's a hot dog vendor guy right down the road from there, so I'll go grab a hot dog at lunch and then swing by and check my P.O. box. Just says, I have those shorts too, super comfortable. They are very super comfortable. I don't know what pattern they are. I thought they was kind of like a camo pattern, but I'm thinking not. And I bet people driving down the road seeing me standing here with this SBR strapped around my shoulders thinking I'm some kind of nut. the black helicopters will land soon. Are you wearing mascara? How'd you know? You know, when you go on TV, you have to put makeup on, Rob. You have to look good. Just said I should probably go. Have a damn tornado warning. Have an awesome night. Hey, stay safe, Justin. I hope you don't get it, but stay safe. Rob says I'm going to try to cook an egg. I think we all should. I think we should. I think everybody has a channel should all try to cook an egg in a stainless pan. I don't know how much stainless pans are. I imagine they're not cheap. If I can buy one at Walmart, it'd be great. But I don't know if you can or not. But I think we should all do that video and see how it turns out. I'm going to watch Edge's video about 13 times before I try it. Jack says, welcome, Throb. We'll see if I learn anything. Rob says, bye, Justin. Stay safe. Yes, stay safe. Sean says, got to go gear. Check you later. Dinner ready. Hey, thanks for showing up, Sean. I appreciate it. Your real estate whisperer, Christina says, my top video is about cleaning up dog pee. 37,000 views. I'm known for dog piss. Well, at least my 30,000 video isn't that. Mine's about comparing a truck and a bunch of F-150 people got butt hurt. I tell you the truth about it, I don't dislike the F-150. It's a very nice truck. I'm not knocking the F-150 itself. I'm knocking Ford for their quality and how they treated me. So, you know, I will never buy another Ford. I actually went by the Ford place to get the thermostat for the exterior because the Ford place here and the Nissan place is the same place. And the guy walked up and he said, hey, man, I was like, not buying a Ford. I'm not doing it. Don't ask. I'm not doing it. I cut him off right there. He asked why. I told him it was both lemons. And he just turned and walked off all disappointed and sad. He was like a teenager, maybe early 20s. It says, make sure you ask for a manual review. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that. Mike, see you, Justin. Stay safe. Rob says, LOL whisper. I know, dog piss. That's funny. That is funny. Ed says, nice whisper. Ed says, he's wearing guy liner. That's right. It's not eyeliner. It's guy liner. Throb Nation, it's not working. The mascara. Hey, you want a multi-tool. You need to be nice. I'm just kidding. You don't have to be nice. Throb says, LOL. Jack says, see you, Justin. Ed says, nope, stainless pans for good one are 150 to 200. Oh, crap. I won't make that back 6 months. Ed says, customer service is probably better than your car buy. Yeah, probably is. Let's see here. Throb Nation says, Edge, you should ship your pan to each of us for a pair comparison. Yeah, ship it to each of us, and probably the first one of us that tries it will ruin it, so the rest of us won't get it. So I don't want to be the one that ruins it, so ship it to Rob first and let him run it. Rob says, love your gear. You're so pretty. I appreciate that. I really do. And that's the end of the comments. I'm actually caught up. So update on the Xterra. Edge says, no, boo. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, hey, Mike, Throb, Edge, hope y'all are having a great evening. Update on the Xterra, for the ones that wasn't on here earlier. It's overheating some. I don't think it's the Xterra overheating. I've drove it. I left it sitting here all day long. Come home, finished installing the thermostat as soon as I got home. Then I started it. As soon as I started it, you know, most vehicles start out on cold. Mine did not. It jumped straight to halfway like it should have been warmed up all day long, like it's just been sitting there running. So it jumped straight to halfway, and then as it warmed up, it went on up about halfway again. So I think something is wrong with the gauge. Either there's a ground wire somewhere that's not hooked up right or something, or the gauges just went bad. I'm gonna take it back out there to the guys that put it in tomorrow, and they said bring it back and they'd look at it. But I really don't think the thing's overheating. I think there's a ground wire or something messed up, or a plug is come unplugged or something like that. Edge says, good night, guys. Hey, good night, Edge. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll keep an eye out for that stuff. Mike says, night, Brian. Rob says, no dog pee cleaning so far tonight. Whisper, it's a great evening. And then Rob says, night, Edge. I've got lucky. My Shih Tzu never uses the bathroom in the house. So here's the story on how I got my dog. Before I got married, my wife's mother bought Buddy for Michaela. And my wife's mother had Buddy's brother, but was a year older. I don't know if y'all know anything about Shih Tzus, but they're kind of territorial. And they don't fight, but if you bring another dog in, I tried this once, that's why I know this. If you bring another dog in, they get depressed almost. And Buddy just went under the bed and wouldn't come out, wouldn't eat or nothing. So we wound up having to get rid of the other dog because we'd had Buddy several years, and I sure wasn't going to get rid of him. So we wound up giving the other dog away. It was a Shih Tzu also to a lady at work. And the same thing happened to her. Her dog got depressed, went under the bed, wouldn't eat, wouldn't come out for days. So she gave Buddy to her boyfriend. Her mom, you know, Pam's mom gave it to her boyfriend. And he's a truck driver and never was home, so the dog used the bathroom in the house. Where else do you have a chance to use the bathroom? I mean, if you leave a dog in the house long enough, he's got to use the bathroom somewhere. So he brought him back, so I can't get this dog potty trained. He's using the bathroom in the house. There's nothing I can do. Take him back. So the dog always loved me. Buddy always loved me. When I come over to see Pam, he was always in my lap. He didn't want nothing to do with anybody else. The first time he ever walked up and down stairs was for me. The first time he ever jumped up on the couch was to get in my lap. So I was like, hey, if you don't want the dog, you know, I'll take him. And she was like, no, I'm going to keep him. Well, about 2 days later, she's like, come get him. So I come and got Buddy, and Buddy has never used the bathroom in the house unless it storms. Now, if it storms, it will literally scare the poop out of him. Literally. But as long as it ain't storming, he don't use, or he's sick. He's been sick like once or twice, and that's you know, I understand that. You're sick. But as long as he's been healthy and stuff, only if it storms. The only other time he ever used the bathroom in the house, this is a funny story, and I've told you all this, I think. It was raining outside. He didn't use the bathroom for like 17 hours. And I was like, this dog has got to be dying to pee. So I took him way down in the yard where we were just at, far enough away from the door that I knew he wouldn't come back up here. He kind of looked at the door and looked in the yard, and I guess he could realize, you know, if I walk back up through there, I'm still going to get drowned because it was pouring down the rain. And so he used the bathroom and come back inside, and we had his bed in the floor in the living room over there, like in front of us. So he goes over there and gets in the bed and turns his back to us. He wouldn't even look at us. He was so mad he wouldn't look at us. And then he would turn around and look behind him and go, psh, and just snort and turn back around and turn his back to us. And he'd turn back around and snort and turn his, you know, we thought it was funny. So we laughed, which made him even more mad. So he gets up. Now, my wife wasn't the one that took him out. I was. He gets up, walks over to the couch in front of my wife, and peed on the side of the couch right in front of her while snorting at her. I was horse laughing, although it wasn't funny because I had to clean up the pee. But that's the only time he's ever used the bathroom in the house, other than if it stormed or if he was sick. And he did that on purpose. I know he did, but he didn't get mad at me. he got mad at my wife and went over and peed at her. That was so funny. Or maybe y'all didn't think it's funny, but if you was here, you'd have thought that's funny. Real Estate Whisperer says, you had a Shih Tzu and she was just lazy. Oh, we had a Shih Tzu, sorry. Oh, my Shih Tzu's way lazy. All he does is sleep all day. Now, he's getting old now. He's went blind. I think he's got a little bit of peripheral vision. His night vision's better than his day vision, but he's pretty blind. He runs into stuff. That makes me pretty sad because he's a member of the family and he's like my kid. I don't have any kids of my own, and Buddy's like a kid. I've had him for almost 12 years. I've raised him since he's a pup. Dogs are basically children that never grow up because they never quit relying on you to take care of them. You know, you always have to feed them, you always have to water them, you always have to bathe them. I mean, they're children that never grow up, especially when you have them that long. So to see him go blind really hurts me. But yeah, mine's very lazy. He's always been that way. He'd play if you want to play. He'll still play now, even the age he is. But where he's went blind, you can't throw the toy and him go get it. You kind of have to rustle it at him in front of him, and he'll kind of grab it and play tug of war. But you just have to play differently now than you used to. Rob says, it's okay, buddy. Same thing happens to me. So you poop in the floor too when it storms. Mike says, Krista carries you outside to pee, Rob. Yep, in the rain, he gets mad and goes pees on the couch beside her. Oh, boy. Just says, LMAO, Buddy is awesome. Yeah, Buddy's a good dog. Jack says, good night, everyone. Be safe. Hey, good night, Jack. Hey, Jack, thanks for the multi-tool. Thanks for the giveaway. I'm sure Rob's going to enjoy it. I know I'm enjoying it while I got it. And you sold me on the signal for sure. Mike says, not Jack. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, my Shih Tzu went blind and deaf. Then she had to wear diapers. It was awful. Buddy is a little bit hard of hearing now. He's not deaf, but he certainly doesn't have the hearing that he used to. But it amazes me because he'll sit on the couch, and we have a big picture window over here on the front of the house. And he's blind and can't see nothing right in front of him. But a neighbor can walk through the yard, and he'll jump up and bark at him. Some days I think he's blind, and some days I think he's playing possum. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I do think he's blind because he runs into the wall and stuff. But I don't see how they do that, especially when the hearing ain't so great. But anyway, that was the last comment. I've been on here about 53 minutes. I know this wasn't a real long live. I'll have a longer live Friday night, I'm sure. But I want to appreciate y'all showing up. Congratulations, Rob. You're going to love this multi-tool. It's a great multi-tool. Unless Jacob buys one, we'll be the only one that has one that says Gear Runner on it. And when I order mine, I may order mine with black blades and everything, so it's not exactly like yours. You may still have a one-off, but you can order them with black, and I may order mine black, so it's a little bit different. But we'll both have a one-off then. So congratulations, Rob, on that. I think you'll like it. Mike says, hey, y'all, have a great night. Justin says, very good to be here. Thanks for going live tonight. Hey, thank you, Justin. I just didn't have time to make a video with everything I had to do today. So I thought I'd go live. And I wanted to make sure that you guys were on here because I wanted you guys, one of you, to win this multi-tool. So I knew if I went live tonight, most of you would be here. And, you know, it worked out. Somebody, you know, wanted that, you know, is on my channel every day, watches all my videos, and that's what I wanted. One of you all that's here all the time to win it, and that's what happened. I will always cherish my tool gear. I bet you will. Mike says, four, it's 4. Throbness says, thanks again. I really appreciate it. Hey, y'all, have a great night. Justin, you be safe. If anybody else is in the tornado threat, you be safe too. Make sure you get in the basement if anything, any warnings pop up. G-Shackle, good night. Gear, hey, good night. I appreciate you showing up. Y'all have a great night. Real Estate Whisperer says good night also. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great week. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, you're the only person that can decide what kind of day you're going to have. So when you wake up, just tell yourself it's going to be a good day and make that happen. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.